Hey, family, welcome to the Hub. Did you know that May is Women's Mental Health Awareness Month? Did you know that? Oh, this. Let me tell you, there's so much good stuff here. Self-care is really how you take your power back. Now, I want to welcome you all to just having a conversation. One thing that I love is that since the pandemic, more and more societies accepting of understanding the need for a mental health day, the need for a therapist, the need to take time alone. Before it was seen as taboo or only seen for nutty people. But at the end of the day, I feel like we're all a little bit nutty, right? So, according to the World Health Organization, women are more likely than men to experience mental health conditions like depression and anxiety. The American Psychological Association says that 50% of women will experience a major depressive episode in their life. Oh my goodness. The Anxiety and Depression Association of America found that women are twice as likely to be diagnosed, gotta love it, to be diagnosed with anxiety disorders as men. And Mental Health America has found that 1 in 5 women reported that stress affected their physical health in the past month. So, all of that to say, we need to start paying attention, ladies, right? Like, literally, your mind is a terrible thing to waste. And what I say is that you really can't pour from an empty cup. You have to take care of yourself first. You're balancing career demands, right, with your personal life. The pressure of being a high achiever to bring home the bacon, whether you have somebody there or not, right? The stigma that mental health has in so many professional settings, and then the common challenges that go with it in terms of burnout, anxiety, and depression. So, like the typical, just think about your typical day. You got meetings, you got deadlines. And I was talking to a friend of mine who's a good therapist, and she's saying she's seeing more and more women that or families that if they just stop spending as much, downsize their life a little bit, the stress would decrease, right? Like, can you really afford your house? Are you addicted to Amazon? Not only am I the president, I'm also a client, right? Like, how do you start to look at what are the things that are stressing you? Could it be that you hate your job so much that it's making you sick? Juggling your day-to-day life. You wake up, you go to work, you might get a coffee, you might go to lunch, you might get a workout in, but you maybe not, right? You roll home, you might order in, you kind of roll up in your bed. If you're in the Real Love Network, you might tune in to a session and then you go to sleep, right? And then you repeat. How are you really managing your mental health? Mental health is not a destination, it's a process, right? It's about how you drive and not where you're going. So it literally has to be an ongoing situation. So where does your self-care lie? For me right now, going to the chiropractor is self-care. I'm signing up to start getting help with stretching because I don't do it, right? How many of you, there's some things that you know you need to do, but you haven't been doing? Maybe you should hire a coach, a mentor, a therapist, or somebody to help you through your stuff, right? How many of us? Mindfulness. I just got off the phone with one of my clients who's 78, and we were speaking and we took time to breathe. And she was like, you know what? I appreciate that breath work. I appreciate you helping me with that because how often are we in this rushed life? And are you really seeking professional help? I love my therapist, y'all. I love her. I do, right? I had to kiss 8 frogs before I got to my therapist. So I had to have a session with 8 different people that I was just like, nope, I dated a little bit, like, oh, maybe this is it. No, So there was an idea of what I thought I wanted my therapist life experience, my therapist race, my therapist everything. And she's like none of the thing, gender. right? So she's like, none of the things I thought I needed in a therapist. Literally, she was just an answered prayer. And sometimes we are Xing out trying therapy because we already have in our mind of how we're going to fix a problem, but the problem isn't fixed. Or you don't really have anybody to talk it through with that's a professional. Your girlfriend is not your therapist. You hear that? Your girlfriend is not your therapist. So I'm going to invite you today to start to think about this being Women's Mental Health Awareness Month, for you to think about what are you doing for your mental health? For me, sometimes it's cleaning. I cleaned the whole kitchen today. I'm feeling fabulous. My office, on the other hand, we're gonna leave that alone, right? We're getting ready for Bali. So I got Bali stuff everywhere. We're gonna have a good time, right? And that's a part of my mental health. Traveling and seeing the world with amazing women. Oh my goodness, so excited. Y'all don't miss out on Antigua, right? So I just want you to start to think about taking care of your mental health is a sign of strength and not of weakness. What are you going to do to step up this month? Make the appointment and let me know. Tag me on social media. Let me know that you made an appointment with a therapist to just try it out, to talk things through, to face your fears, to dig up some stuff that you've been suppressing to really be the best wanted woman that you can be. All right, sis, I gotta go. But in the meantime, in between time, keep loving, keep laughing, keep living. Bye.